them to share it with you in celebration. I'd like to ask the parents of Michelle and Michael to please stand. Who gives and blesses these two people for this marriage this afternoon? Thank you. Please be seated. When I was composer in residence at the former East Germany at Künstlerhaus Schloss Wiepersdorf, I became close personal friends with one of my fellow stipendiaten, the head of sociology at University Tel Aviv, Sasha Whiteman, the son of Schindler's actual secretary, a courageous woman named Mimi Klein. Sasha was in residence working on a treatise about love and solidarity. One day, while riding our bicycles through the countryside, Sasha asked me this question: what is love? A little tricky. I answered, having thought about it a great deal over my life to that point. I think it is saying yes. Sasha, as is his fashion, said quickly, almost. Love is doing yes. That is a simple and direct definition, albeit poetic, and perhaps thereby cryptic. But what he said could be aligned with an old gospel minister's question to folks gathered in a meadow at a revival meeting. Are you walking what you talking? Are you walking what you're talking? Are you walking what you're talking? In short, thoughts and feelings must be actualized. They must be revealed daily through what you do, a reflection of what you feel. After the talks Michelle and Michael and I have had talking about this day, we thought it might be beautiful to be deliberate and conscious in talking about what love and marriage mean. It occurred to us that Khalil Gibran, in his work The Prophet, poignantly captured mature love and marriage, separating it from infatuation, impulse, or powerful feelings that, while they seemed like love, were not. Listen now to Gibran's words. The chosen and the beloved, who was dawn unto his own day, had waited 12 years in the city of Orphalese for his ship that was to return and bear him back to the isle of his birth. When he entered into the city, all of the people came to meet him. A woman named Almitra hailed him, saying, Prophet, in quest of the uttermost, long have you searched the distances for your ship, and now your ship has come, and you must go. We ask that you speak to us and give us your truth. And he answered, People of Orphalese, of what can I speak, save of that which is even now moving within your souls? Then said Almitra, Speak to us of love. And he raised his head and looked upon the people, and there fell a stillness upon them. And with a great voice he said, When love beckons you, follow, though his ways are steep. And when the wings enfold you, yield to love, though the sword hidden among his pinions may wound you. And when love speaks to you, believe. Love threshes you to make you naked. Love sifts you to free you from your husks and grinds you to a whiteness. Love kneads you until you are pliant and then assigns you to the sacred fire that you may become sacred bread for love's sacred feast. If in your fear you would seek only love's peace and love's pleasure, then it is better for you that you cover your nakedness and pass out of love's threshing floor into the seasonless world where you will laugh, but not all of your laughter, and weep, but not all of your tears. Love possesses not, nor would it be possessed, for love is sufficient unto love. When you love, you should not say, Love is in my heart, but rather, I am in the heart of love. You cannot direct the course of love, for love, if it finds you worthy, directs your course. Love has no other desire but to fulfill itself. If you love and have desires, let these be your desires, to melt and be like a running brook that sings its melody to the night, to know the pain of too much tenderness, to be wounded by your own understanding of love, and to bleed willingly and joyfully, to wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of loving, to rest at the noon hour and meditate love's ecstasy, to return home at eventide with gratitude, and then to sleep with a prayer for the beloved in your heart and a song of praise upon your lips. Then Almitra spoke again and said, "And what of marriage, master?" The old man answered, saying this, "You were born together, and together you shall be forevermore. You shall be together when the white wings of death scatter your days. You shall even be together in the silent memory of the mystery. But let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love." Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from one loaf. Sing and dance together, and be joyous. But let each one of you be alone, even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. Stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. Gibran's story and words effectively capture the intentional awareness of this couple that stand side by side before you today, with their hearts and eyes and minds wide open. They know clearly what they are doing, and they bravely step forward into a life together, their life. In school, we all learned about binocular vision. By covering one eye and looking, then the other and looking, revealing that one eye alone gives no depth of field, no parallax occurs. But with two eyes, one can perceive the world in full dimension. Here we have two eyes, Michelle and Michael, who have found that through working together and looking together, they can see life more clearly and more deeply than that which I alone simply can't perceive. Wedding ceremonies always go rather quickly, and it's such a beautiful day and such a beautiful spot. And so you can kind of cherish this. Let's just take a few moments of silence. Maybe just think maybe your hopes and dreams and wishes for these two people, or how you know them, or how much you love them, which I know you all do. So let's just do this for just a short while, and then we'll continue. Thank you. It's a beautiful thing to listen. Wind in the trees, autumn day. Michael and Michelle have already said privately that which needed to be said in terms of vows over the course of their love for one another to this memorable occasion. So I'll proceed. Do you, Michael, take Michelle to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day forward until death do you part? Do you, Michelle, take Michael to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day forward until death do you part? So Michael, repeat after me. Michelle, I give you this ring
Michelle, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness,
a symbol of my love and faithfulness,
and as a token of my devotion to you.
a token of my devotion to you.
I pledge to you all that I am,
I pledge to you all that I am,
and all that I will ever be.
and all that I will ever be.
With this ring I thee wed,
With this ring I thee wed,
and join my life to yours,
and join my life to yours,
in an endless circle of enduring love.
in an endless circle of enduring love.
Michelle, repeat after me. Michael, I give you this ring
Michael, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness,
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness,
and as a token of my devotion to you.
and as a token of my devotion to you.
I pledge to you all that I am,
I pledge to you all that I am,
and all I will ever be.
and all I will ever be.
With this ring I thee wed,
With this ring I thee wed,
and join my life to yours,
and join my life to yours,
in an endless circle of enduring love.
in an endless circle of enduring love.
To you friends and family gathered today, I address this next part to you. Each of us is like a star that is part of a constellation, the cluster of people who form our immediate family, our circle of friends. It is our charge now, as these constellations intersect, to acknowledge their joining and overlap, to embrace this marriage and to support this couple with our energy and our actions on their behalf. Do you promise to lift and hold Michelle and Michael in your hearts, and from this day forward, hold this sacred trust of their union with your words and your actions? Please answer, we will.
We will.
Thank you. Now at the wedding party, would please encircle the couple. By the power vested in me by the state of Montana, I sanctify this union. Do you, those deemed the closest to these two people, acknowledge and declare your special responsibility to them? Support their marriage as the inner circle. Please answer, we do. All right, fan out. And now, Michelle and Michael will have their first kiss as husband and wife. So everyone, Michelle and Michael will be recessing and forming a receiving line after they, the wedding party, and the parents have left. Please take your chairs, because there aren't any over there, and make your way to the receiving line and ready yourself for some great food and celebration of this wedding. Now I am proud to officially present to you Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Michelle Tarrant.